weird.
Op 4 has located
Not fun.
friendly last operator standing.
Okay.
Wow, that was bad.
Your identity has been
I couldn't even see him and I was dead.
Let's go. Off and off.
Ace. Was that an ace?
That was an ace, I think.
Look at
Off,
you.
man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another season of Rainbow Six Siege. This time, year 6, season 2 coming on up, and we have a brand new operator and an old friend that we're revisiting here with Favelas. An amazing map that back in the day pushed the boundaries of destruction, but now has been reeled back in and made into a little bit more of a competitive environment while still retaining the same feel that it's always had. Now, when you first enter this map, you may find it very confusing as a lot of the floor plan has changed. This is one of the few reworks that we've seen that is true to being a rework. This is not an update. This is not a map that has gotten a little bit of new paint thrown here and there, but a map that has been completely rebuilt from the ground up. And to be honest, it's amazing to see such a fresh take on the map. Something that I think could be introduced into rank almost immediately, but for now it will stay a casual map. Now, aside from a new map and a new operator, there are a slew of quality of life updates that have hit the game with this new patch. One of them being the new scoreboard, which gives you a timeline of events of rounds won or lost per team. This is honestly one of the biggest quality of life updates that I think the game has been waiting for a long time. Something that Counter-Strike has had for, well, almost its entirety since inception. And now we are finally getting it into Siege, and it is honestly one of the best things that the devs have added to this game. Another one being the new system of droning after death. Actually, item use after death in general, whether you are on defense or attack, you now get an opportunity to use your abilities or your utilities after you die. Now, all you Echo mains can attempt for that spawn peak, and if you fail, well, no big deal, because you still have an opportunity to be driving your drones around and using them to help the team. One of the other big quality of life updates that we've seen is the bulletproof camera now having an EMP. Now, this is very, very useful now. It's going to be, I think, giving the bulletproof cam just a little bit more of an edge in terms of the utility that you will be bringing as a defender. You may see one or two more brought per round, but overall, just the ideas, the places you can put it, where people will be utilizing it, it's going to be interesting to see, because it's one of the best things that they have added. We also have the new inputs for dropping and picking up the diffuser, so there's going to be no more confusion, as it has probably been stated, about picking up your teammate and accidentally dropping the diffuser. Now, it will be some new inputs to try and cut that out, which I think is a welcome change to the game, but one that is rather minute, but still very, very welcome. Now, to add on top of the things that players now have a choice over, I'm sure you are all aware of the change to the muzzle brake, to the flash hider, to the compensator, that now they will be a little bit more defined in how you use them per weapon. Now, at first, this didn't seem like a big change, but after playing with it a little bit, you definitely can feel the way that these changes have been implemented, whether it be for shot reset, horizontal recoil, or vertical recoil control. Each one of these will have more of an impact now on your gameplay, rather than just kind of, say, throwing a flash hider on every single one of your weapons. Now, in terms of the new operator, she is very exciting. Thunderbird being the new healer, but one that you will have to get used to. The placement of your Kona stations is going to be very important for your team, as they can be used by those attackers. And if you allow those attackers to get into sight and heal up, well, it's going to spell disaster for your team. So while she is a welcome new healer to the team, I believe she's going to have quite the learning curve for newer players. That just about wraps up the biggest changes, or at least my favorite changes for Year 6 Season 2 of Rainbow Six Siege North Star. Now, the TTS does drop very soon, so make sure that you do download it, you check it out, you learn this map, you learn the new operator, get your friends to join as well, because, well, games are just better with friends. Thank you so much for watching today. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you later.